Good morning. Here we have a complicated circuit. We are asked to calculate the equivalent resistance, the current flowing in the branches. And the first thing to do is to do delta star transformation here, and later a star to delta transformation to be able to solve this problem. So first transformation, as I said, this is the delta, and we have to transform it into a star. This is R2, R1, R3, and the equivalent star will be R3 prime, R1 prime, and R2 prime. R2 prime and R3 prime. So R1 prime is equal to R1 times R2 over the sum of the three resistors. R2 prime, which is here, is R1 R3 over the sum of the three resistances. R3 prime is equal to R2 times R3 over the sum of the three. Sum of the three is 180. R1 times R2, 30 times 90. R1 times 3, 30 times 60. This is 10 ohms, and here will be R2, R3 times 60 over 180. Here it's 90 times 60 divided by 180. It's 30 ohms. And here 30 times 90 divided by 180, so it's 15. Okay, R6 is 6 ohms, R5 is 10 ohms, and R4 is 5 ohms. So we transformed this circuit into this one. Sorry, this should be R1 prime. This should be R3 prime, and this will be R2 prime. R1 prime, R3 prime, R3 prime is equal to R1, R2. Okay, let's change this. R3 prime is 15, R2 prime and R1 prime times R3. Okay, this is R1 prime. So I'll draw it. This is R1 prime, 30 ohms. Here R1 prime, 30, R3 prime and R2 prime. 30 ohm, 15 ohms, and R2 prime is 10 ohms. So it means we have the following circuit. These will disappear, and we have the following circuit, which looks like this, and it looks like this. R3 prime, which is here, R1 prime, and R2 prime. 3 prime 15, R1 prime 30, and here we have R2 prime, which is 10 ohms. Now we do the following transformation. It's star delta transformation, star delta transformation. We have, let's call this one R4 2 prime, R6 2 prime, so it means prime, prime and prime. This is the sum of the two, so it's 16 ohms. 16 ohms. Here 40 ohms, and here 20 ohms. Okay, so we have now star that we can transform into a delta. So it means we will have, if this one is R4 prime, this one R5 prime, this is R6 prime, so we have R5 2 prime, R4 2 prime, and this is R6 2 prime. We can calculate this. R5 2 prime, R4 2 prime, and R6 2 prime. So it means that R5 we divided by R5 prime, here we divided by R4 prime, and here we divided by I6 prime. But here will be R4 prime times R5 prime plus R5 prime times R6 prime plus R6 prime R4 prime. So R4 R5 plus R5 R6 plus R6 R4 prime. Here will be same. And the result, you can verify it. We have, if we take this is 20 times 40 plus 40 times 16 plus 16 times 20, we divided by 40, we get 44 ohms here. Here we get divided by R4 prime, we will get twice the value, 88 ohms, and here we will get R6 prime is 16, so we will get 110 ohms. So we calculated, and we can replace this by following circuit. We have done the transformations, so we will have something like this, which is drawn